So you can read the books, but not to make comparative study of the books, not to make comparative, say, study of these words, of this all these great saintly people, Raman Maharshi, Sarata Maharaj, Siddharameshwar Maharaj, Ranjit Varna, so many J. Krishnamurti, there are so many great saintly people. Buddhism, okay, the principles are not bad, but we are trying to analyze, define their words, because I am somebody else, that somebody is supposed to be dissolved. Instead of defining, analyzing their words, what they wanted to convey. Everybody talks about ultimate truth. Words are different, statements are different, way of speech are different. But principle is one. That what is the principle? Except your selfless self, there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatma, no master. So you are ultimate truth. You are a projector of this world without any desire. No desire is there. Why desire are there? All needs, requirement came along with the body only. Without a beingness, there is no desire, no expectation of happiness. Who wants happiness? Because body knowledge is not tolerable, therefore we need happiness, peacefulness. Prior to beingness, we are not knowing what is peacefulness, what is happiness, what is unhappiness. No needs, no requirement, because we are totally unknown to ourselves. After leaving body, who want all this knowledge? Spiritual knowledge, masters, needed because you forgot your identity. After realization, it is not necessary. What you are expecting, because of the masters, we are talking something. We realize, we got realistic knowledge, ultimate truth. Master introduced that this is ultimate truth. What you are treating yourself, it is the wrong thing. So you are the final destiny, you are the final terminal. Except yourself, nothing is there. That conviction is supposed to be appears spontaneously. It's the purpose of our life. So painfulness, atmosphere will be run away. No pain, no peacefulness, nothing is there. These are all the concepts. During that, since we are holding the human body. A human body is external cover, just like this clothes. So it is having time limit, it is having age factor. So ultimately no age is there. Does the sky is having age? Now Indian sky become 20 years old, 30 years old, 100 years old. No. Sky does not have any age factor. Similarly, the projector of the sky, this world, does not have any type of limitations. Limitation we are holding because of the body only. So you are not body, it is not body at a node. Some or other day winning the enemy, you have to leave the body. So they may burn, they may bury it, not no concern. So first lesson is you have to have conviction that I am not body at all. I was not body at all. Then not to neglect the routine life. Some people say, oh, I got conviction that I am not body. So what about my routine life? Routine life is not disturbed in spirituality. Spirituality having its own sense, own value. Spirituality teaches you there nothing to do with this world. Don't feel any guilty conscience. I did something wrong thing. This is papa, this is punya, this is virtue, this is sin, this is hell, heaven. All these concepts are supposed to dissolve. There is no hell, no heaven. Concept of gods, thousands of gods are there. This is a concept created during human life, just for faith and trust. So have your trust, because all gods and goddesses came out of your invisible presence. Who knows what is a god? We are not knowing any god and goddesses. You are not even knowing your masters also. Why masters is required? Because masters are showing the ultimate truth. That's like the story of that elephant, that tiger, lion. The very famous story. The very, very famous story in spirituality. So one lion, small cub of the lion, brought up in this sheep and goats and started considering I am a goat, sheep and goats. The real lion, that lion which is in the world, is a forest. When you see that small cubs within the company of the goats and sheep, it tells you, oh, you are within this. You are a king of the world, forest, king of the animals. So he said, no, how can I? I'm one of the goat or sheep. And then he narrating his all part of the body, and then he convinces, oh, so that I'm lion. Likewise, the master narrating that you are ultimate truth, you are Brahman. You say, how can I am Brahman? I am body, I am holding the body. So, though you are holding your body, you are not concerned with the body. The holder of the body is ultimate truth. That conviction is supposed to be happen, for which you have to devote some time in the beginning just to identify your unidentified, invisible, anonymous identity. After having conviction, no need of there are no restriction. You may recite mantra, you may sit for meditation. But after appearing conviction, no need of any exercise. It is. It's like this body called man. So you are acting as a man. So like that, the holder of the body called Brahman. So you are acting as Brahman. So what you are doing, you are unconscious. There is no doer, there is no deed. No experience, no experiencer. No witness, no witnesser. The sky is having an experience, I am sky. No. You are project of the sky, project of the world. So that identification, that conviction is supposed to happen, for which again I am repeating all the time. But strictly undergo the meditation, because dry knowledge and yet dry listening it is meaningless. So dry talk with regarding spirituality is meaningless. You have to start from yourself. And then you do your duties, you do your job. The spirituality is not hurdle on your ways. You can do your routine life. If you fall sick, take help of the doctor also. So don't neglect your routine life. Spirituality not interrupting your daily life or your routine life. So take care of a parent, take care of a family, do your job, do your duty, you see all these, you know, saintly people doing job. Mr. Maharaj working with his, he's having own shop, the BD shop. Then Ranjit Maharaj working with some furniture shop. Sisaram is also working somewhere else. So everybody, even say Gurlinga Maharaj, is having his own business, coloring his clothes and then taming the goats and like that. And Bhausaheb Maharaj, he is a vendor of the stamps and all these things. So everybody is having his own business. So your business or activity is not disturbing your spirituality, that's what I say. But at the same time, during this human life, you're supposed to identify yourself. Then you'll be totally fearless, because every being is having fear of the death. So what is death? Death means deep sleep. Do you worry about deep sleep? Oh, I don't want any trouble. Let me go alone. That means peacefulness is there, but we are coloring with body knowledge, therefore you operate. So in that case, you should identify yourself, be with you, and nothing impossible. What master says that you follow it strictly. You do your job, you do duties, you do your all routine life, and don't disturb it. It is not it is spiritual hindrance or harder in your spiritual ways. So have enjoy and be realized and make others realize. Okay, after realization, you make others realize. So there are some people says, oh, after the realization, why devotion is required, why bhakti is required, why namasman required, why say meditation is required. It's not like that, because this is the devotion after realization, and there is why this is required, because there are external forces are there. Mind is there, ego is there, intellects are there. They may attack you. They will try to distract you from the reality, which is spiritual language called Maya. There's so many concepts. There's publicity is there, money is there, sex is there. So all desires are there. So all these are there. They're trying to attack you. So at that time you're supposed to be alert. And through bhajan, through meditation, to reciting mantra, and remembering the word of the masters, nobody will attack you. Nobody will distract you from the reality. For which, after realization also, you follow the it's a spirituality or master said time to time, then that's enough for you. Nothing to do it. Okay. Short and sweet. That is. I talk short and sweet about spirituality.